Do you get deja vu? I need to stop. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This was the first video posted on my channel because it was my birthday and I graduated high school. So yeah, honestly, I guess around this time you always get a book haul because it'll always be my birthday in May. I won't graduate high school in May again, but it's gonna be my birthday every single time. So we're gonna get a book haul every May because that's what happens. These are just all the books I got for my birthday. There's a lot here. I know I said I was going to be doing reading vlogs for my TBR and that I was going to keep doing monthly monthly TBR videos. Yeah, I haven't read a single book in May because I've been playing The Sims. So I won't be filming a June TBR because I can't have a set TBR if I haven't read a book, because I just I honestly I don't like being told what to do. I really don't like being told what to do. Also, like, having not read a book in a month, I just need to get back into the groove of reading what I feel like reading. So there will not be a TBR video for June. And yeah, okay, I'm just gonna get on to talking. I feel like this intro is kind of long, so I'm just gonna start talking. Okay, so first I got City of Glass and City of Lost Souls, the third and the fifth book in the More Nourishment series. I'm buying them as I go. So I thought I had read the third one. No, only the second one. So I bought the fourth one. So I had the fourth one, but so I needed the third one, and then I got the fifth one because it was there. But yeah, I don't really know anything. I know the third one is actually fully. This is the original trilogy. So this is the third and the last trilogy, I believe. And then City of Fallen Angels and City of Lost Souls are two different trilogies. I don't really know. I have The Red Zone by Meg Reading, which is so is Reading really her last name? Anyways, I don't know much about this book. I just saw it in the store, but apparently I know it's enemies to lovers. I hate to say it, I don't know anything about this book. Next book, I do know about The Clinic. If you saw my February-March wrap-up, you would know that I read Black Widows by Kate Quinn, and I absolutely adored it because I heard no one talking about it. Then my mom told me about this book, and I was like, oh my god, Kate Quinn stand here. Where are the Kate Quinn fans? I need to know. But the book's about a girl, her sister's in a remote rehab center, and she finds out that her sister has committed suicide, and she's like, my sister did not commit suicide. She's like, that my sister would not do that. So she goes undercover in the clinic. Okay, next book, The Wedding by Kelly Smith. I've never heard of Kelly Smith before. I've never even heard this book before. This book follows 4 friends, and they are all recently single, and they're going to their other friend's wedding. And one thing I love is a wedding in a book. When there's a wedding in a book, there's so much drama. Okay, that's it. I hate that. I hate that I don't know anything about these books. Next book. I also don't know anything about this book. I know this mystery, and I also know that I stupidly picked up the wrong one. I think that this is the second one. Yeah, this is the second one. The first one is Indigo Ridge. Juniper Hill by Devany Perry. Yeah, I don't know anything about this book. I know it is a romance mixed with a mystery, and I know mysteries are fun, and I'm probably not gonna read this book because I have to buy Indigo Ridge first. I think I have her whole catalog now, which is so interesting, unless I am wrong. But I Used to Be Charming and Black Swans by E. Babbitts. So I have read some Black Swans on my Kindle, but other than that I have not read. I have not really fully dabbled, but I really should read them. I'm really intrigued by E. Babbitts and her books, and I'm really I don't know what any of these about. I know this is a collection of short stories, and I actually do not know what this one's about. I just had never seen this one. I went to a bookstore that was in Barnes, and I just had never seen this one in Barnes, so I was like, I'm gonna pick this one up. Okay, I feel like I'm doing a really bad job at this. Okay, the next book is The Serpent and the Wings of Night by Carissa Brodden. So I saw this book in the bookstore, and I picked it up because it was in hardback for such a long time. One thing about me, because I'm sorry, I don't need any more hardbacks. I don't. They're already hard to put on my shelf, and I hate reading on a hardback. But anyways, I don't know what this book's about either. I'm so sorry. I know it's about vampires. Let me read the back. That gave me really nothing. This book is about vampires. Okay, next book is Caught Up by Liz Tom Ford. Let me tell you, where were you? sorry. Why am I screaming? I love The Right Move so much. If you want to hear me rave about it, I talked about it in my February wrap-up, I believe. But anyways, I love The Right Move so much. And like I said, I talked about it also in my February wrap-up, so I don't want to repeat myself. I'm not really not a follower, but I was in The Sense, and I did not read Mile High because I just heard everybody say it was bad. So I got right into The Right Move, and I love The Right Move, so now I'm back on my Liz Tom Ford nonsense, and I'm going to read Caught Up. I saw that she has another one coming up. It's purple. I'm talking about football. I'm just assuming because like she's gonna just like take them off. Okay, don't know what this one's about. Oh, it's a nanny. I know he needs a nanny. I like going to books blind, and yeah, and also like I said, I'm kind of a follower because like if someone says the book is good, I am going to buy it. Okay. Next stack of books. I got Unsteady by Peyton Corinne. So I don't know what this book is about either. I do know that everyone's trying to put depth in their books, and I'm so sorry. I know that like the BookTok girlies and the BookTok authors are getting bullied hard by everyone, and like yeah, that really sucks. But like I know everyone's just keep trying to put depth into their stories, but can someone just give me a silly little romance? Can someone just give me a silly little romance where everyone's happy and no one has trauma? And I just like a silly little romance. Anyways, I don't know what this book's about. I don't know what this book's about. I do know that it is. I know that someone has trauma. The first page, and I was not intrigued one bit. Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. I don't know anything about this book either. I know it has football in it because football. I also know it's a college romance. Oh, it says college on there. I know it's a college romance, and I know it is a heavy romance, and I know that's what people talk about. Next book I have is From Look Up With Love by Mariana Zapata. I already have this book, but I didn't have the indie version. I also haven't read it. It's on my TR behind me. But I do know that it's a slow burn and hockey. Oh, and ice skating. And I love ice skating so much. I feel like I talked about this before. So much. I, Tanya is one of my favorite movies, and I feel like I have said that before. Since we're on the topic of I, Tanya, let's get my favorite book out of the way. I got the Barbie book. Now, let me tell you, I was a forerunner for the Barbie movie. I was on the front lines when that trailer came out. It's a book with like every single like outfit that Margot Robbie wore on the press tour, and also I just love Margot Robbie so much. I think I've seen every single one of her movies besides Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I'm probably never gonna watch that movie. When she got cast as Barbie, I was like, yeah, that's Barbie. Like that's Barbara Millicent Roberts. That is. Yeah. So as you can see, this is very near and dear to me, and I love it so much. Next book, Mr. Wrong Number by Lynn Painter. I have never seen this book in stores, so when I saw it, I picked it up immediately. I know exactly what this book's about too. She literally just gets a random text from a stranger like saying like, what are you wearing? They don't know like it's each other, and it's her brother's best friend. And I've never read a Lynn Painter book. Okay, next two books. I'm gonna start with the boring one. I'm gonna start with the mild one first, and then I'm gonna start with the one that's like super insane. Okay, Behind the Net by Stephanie Archer. I saw this book in Barnes. I've never seen it like physically, so I picked it up. Oh, I know that he's like her assistant, and he's like madly in love with her. I was like, I don't really read thrillers like too often, but once I heard it, I was like, I have to get this. And that is The Chain by Adrian McKenzie. The premise of it is crazy. Like it's basically where your kid gets kidnapped, and where your kid gets kidnapped, and then someone calls you, and they're like, yeah, I just kidnapped your kid, and my kid's also kidnapped, and to get your kid back, you have to kidnap someone else. You're part of the chain. Okay, I'm almost done. So two books I got are The Layover and From the Jump by Lacey Walden. These are two summary reads. Why? Because, oh yeah, there's like two fantasies on here. It's supposed to be summertime. I know this one has to do with the flight attendant and enemies to lovers. I have no idea what this one's about. I just picked it up because I've heard about them, and they are very summary reads. And they're also really short. They're both around like 300 pages, so that's a really fun summary. If I go to the beach, I can read it. Okay, actually last are three Abby Jimenez books. I have Party World by Abby Jimenez. Don't know what this one's about. But it's reverse age up, I guess, if that's the technical term for it. It's where a woman is older than the man. Next one, Life's Too Short. I'm actually reading this one right now. I'm on page 155, and I love this book so much. This book follows Vanessa, and every woman in her family dies before 30, and so she quits her job and she decides to start making YouTube videos about like her travel logs, and then she becomes like really popular. And then one day her sister comes up and like he's like, hey, can you watch my baby? Didn't know she was pregnant. Just, can you watch my baby? And then she leaves, and so now she's 29, about to die, and she's stuck raising a baby. Okay, and last, Happy Ever After playlist by Abby Jimenez. This book is essentially just, I don't know if this book is, it sounds like Wattpad at its finest. It's about a girl, she like finds this famous guy's dog, and he's like, hey, I'm on tour, watch it for me. And yeah, who would I be to deny myself of the fun I'm gonna have reading this? That's it. I'm tired. I have not been filming for that long, but I am tired, and I'm gonna have to film a thumbnail, so I'm kind of annoyed about that. I'm done. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and thank you, because I'm assuming this video will go up after I've had a channel for a year. Thank you just so much for everything in general for the first year of my channel. I know I'm inconsistent and lazy, but yeah, I appreciate that you stick around for my inconsistent laziness. And that's it. Bye. Bye.